हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू फोरेंसिक्स विद बीएन। तो आज आप जैसे कि देख रहे हैं हमारे साथ हैं डॉक्टर नंदिता चौबे, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर ऑफ स्कूल ऑफ बिहेवियरल साइंसेज इन नेशनल फॉरेंसिक साइंसेज यूनिवर्सिटी। अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू यू मैम। आपने इतने बिजी स्केड्यूल में से थोड़ा सा टाइम हम लोगों को दिया स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट मैम। And let me introduce a ma'am to you guys. She's having 9 years of experience in teaching, and she's having 2 years of clinical experience. Also, she's having 4.9 years of doctoral research experience. And presently, she's working as assistant professor in NFSU since 2016. She's also worked in Institute of Behavioral and Allied Sciences in MIT University, Rajasthan for 4.4 years. If I talk about the international certifications, she is internationally certified operator of layered voice analysis, and she's also certified in Bailey Scales of Infant and Toddler Development by Pearson Academy, India. Much achievements she have. She is having national certification in the diploma in art therapy, guidance and counseling, dream interpretations, hypnotherapy level 1, substance abuse management. And ma'am has bragged so many awards and recognitions in her expertise field. She has chaired many international conferences and has received many appreciation letters for her exemplary work in her field. Dr. Nandita Chaubey, she has published a number of research papers in reputed journals and authored and edited a book as well. She is a member of various national and international organizations also. And she has also done many academic international visits in different countries like Italy, France, South Africa, Greece, Stockholm, Dubai, and Germany. Currently, she teaches PhD, MPhil, PG, and UG student. So guys, आप देख सकते हैं कि मैम कितनी एक्सपर्टीज है अपने फील्ड में, और आप लोगों के लिए जो मैम टाइम निकाल के लाए हैं साइकोलॉजी वाले जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, आई होप उन लोगों को कोई भी डाउट इस वीडियो के बाद नहीं रहेगा, बिकॉज मैम जो है आप लोगों के सारे डाउट्स आज इस वीडियो में क्लियर कर देंगे. ओवर टू यू मैम. लेट मी बिगिन विद द वेरी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. And first of all, thank you so much for joining with us and for giving a little bit of your precious time for the students who are having so many queries related to their career in psychology. So, ma'am, the first question says, how the entrance exam conducted for forensic psychology in NFSU? What is the syllabus and what are the questions?
Okay, so first of all, I would really like to thank you for such a sweet welcome and such a sweet introduction. Okay, and I really appreciate your effort that you are putting forward a lot of queries from the students and you are representing it. That's so nice. That would be, settling a lot of queries. That's so nice effort of you. So starting with the first question, that is like how the entrance exam is conducted in forensic psychology in NFSU. So like it's I would say that this process has been like changing with the earlier it was something else, today it is something else. So we are still in the process of modifying it. So right now it is the entrance test that we conduct, okay, at NFSU. And now you all know that after NFSU you have another campus too, that is in Delhi. Right, so the things are, the rules are changing, new rules are being implemented. So right now we do not have anything on paper which is modified, but yes, definitely things are under the process. But right now what we are following is the entrance exam, right? So this is how you would be getting into it. And we were talking about the syllabus also, I think. So usually what I would say, like if I start from the beginning, I would say that if you keep this corona period apart, so usually we float the applications, we float the invitation at the website in the month of somewhere in May or June. So students can keep checking the websites, they will be getting a lot of notifications over there, so they can check, they can apply. So we advertise over there, and then this is how you will come to know through the website only. Everything is online. Right, from the application till the fees payment, everything is online at NFSU. And yes, this is how you proceed about it. And about the syllabus, like in some courses we give you exact syllabus, like MPhil courses you have you have syllabus, but generally what we expect for the MSc courses, you should have a good idea of your field, right? So because people definitely they're coming from they're coming after doing their graduation and all, so they should be having, like, being a psychology student, they should be having some good knowledge of the field. And of course, yes, we have students who are not coming from the psychology background too, because this is something more of,
Yes,
you are connecting with the behavioral field. So there are some other fields
exactly.
also, and students are becoming more interested in studying about psychology, but they do not have a background of psychology. So such students are also
Right.
coming up and they're opting psychology. So for them, I would say it would be a little tricky to catch up a lot of content of psychology, so they have
Yes,
to put more efforts in that, right? So
and the question is, ma'am, is the sorry for interrupting, ma'am.
yes.
Is the entrance exam MCQ based or
Yes,
normal questions?
it is MCQ based.
MCQ based.
It is MCQ.
Okay. So, ma'am,
Not
for the
including
students who are not from the
clinical-
psychology background,
Sorry.
students who are not from psychology background and are there, they are getting admission in MA psychology. So how hard it would be for the students who don't have opted psychology in bachelor's, but now they are opting in masters. So what would be the questions that they will be facing in in entrance exam? Like थोड़ा सा आप brief कर दीजिए मैम उनको.
All right. So it's very difficult to say like what kind of questions would be coming, because it would definitely be like some questions would be from psychology, some questions would be from research. So like everyone, like nowadays this research thing is also included in the graduation also, which never used to be there when we were doing it. So it's a good thing that the students nowadays, they have a good idea about the research. Okay, so I think they have to invest some more time in studying like what psychology is, and at least some basic introductory books they should go through. Books like Morgan.
Okay,
So there are a lot of books. You will search on Google. There are some free books available also. They can go through. They can download. They can study from that. Some basic introductory psychology, at least they have to go through, right? And also the research part of it. Research is more of like general, so you should be having a good idea about research also, and some general knowledge too, some current affairs and all that. Okay, so that also they should study. Okay. So yes, of course it would be MCQ. The entrance test would be MCQ based, and I'm not talking about MPhil clinical psychology over here, because in that there would be along with the entrance there would be the interview also later on. So that follows the entire RCI guidelines. There we do not interfere. So we have to follow as it is mentioned according to RCI.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. And the next question is, what are the career scope in forensic psychology?
Okay, what are the career scope in forensic psychology? So I would start with like as you know, like forensic psychology and the entire forensic discipline in India, it's a very, very specified field, right? So you will not be getting many options in that. Of course, those who are really highly motivated to study forensic psychology or forensic science, they come to this university to study and conduct their further courses. So you have an option of of research. You have an option of opting for academics, and of course the forensic science labs, right? Our students are also posted in the airport securities. You can open your own firm with like the concerned permissions and all that. So these are the options available for you.
Next question says, what is the future of studying masters in psychology from US university and career option? They are asking if they can opt for doing masters from foreign university. Is it good to do from India or from foreign country?
See, on that I would say that forensic psychology or any forensic discipline, if you're dealing with, it is automatically being connected to the legal field also, right? So you are studying about the legal aspect of it, right? And every country has different legal system. Every country has different way of functioning, right? The police department is functioning differently in US, and it is acting differently in India. So that is really difficult to comment upon. I will not do that, because every country has a different setup of functionality. So that depends, like how they are engaging their forensic psychologists in their own country, like in what areas they are engaging it. So I can comment upon like how it is. Yes, of course, but getting a kind of training, a kind of internship, it is always good. You're getting to know the other perspective also. You're getting to know like functioning in the other country, how it goes and how it is different from India. So getting knowledge from different fields is always appreciated. So, but what is the scope of that?
Okay,
I should not comment upon it.
Okay, ma'am. And thank you, ma'am. And the next question is, what is the scope of psychology in India? What is the best for it? Any diploma or any master's course? Which is good?
Okay.
Diploma or master's course?
Diploma or master's course. Anyways, when we talk about, like when we compare between the diploma and the full-fledged degree is always appreciated. Okay, until and unless a diploma is so strong and it is exceptionally doing good in a particular discipline, you should go for it. It is sometimes like it's an add-on to your degree. So degree courses are always better than the diploma courses. And yes, of course, if it is some professional diploma, if it is giving you some sort of licenses, then you should go for it. Okay. Then it is okay.
Yeah.
So like for in psychology, we have one MPhil course. It is giving you the license, right, of practicing as a clinical psychologist. So MPhil clinical psychology you can opt. It is giving you, it is certifying you that you can use psychology in the clinical population. So if any such courses,
thank you for the this is very valuable actually. We actually didn't know about this ki MPhil psychology clinical psychology, it offers the license also. I was unaware of that. Thank you for sharing this, ma'am.
Many other licenses also. It's not only about the clinical psychology, there are many other licenses also. So like in specific fields like art therapy hai, and aapka CBT hai, cognitive behavior therapy. So some specific like certifications are also available. For autism, there are many. So it depends upon you what you want to opt for.
Yes.
But in India, like clinical psychology थोड़ा ज़्यादा चलता है, तो generally लोग उसी पे focus करते हैं. But there are many other certifications that you can opt for.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, next question says, what are the placements and salary package after doing masters in psychology? The students are having this question.
Psychology or in forensic psychology? Because it would vary.
They have mentioned psychology. This is again a question. What is the difference between psychology and forensic psychology?
No, forensic psychology, like psychology, it's an umbrella field, right? So there are certain universities which are floating a general psychology courses. Like we are floating specific courses like, sorry, PG in forensic psychology, PG in clinical psychology, PG in neuropsychology. So we are specialized in different areas. But there are universities which are floating general PG like in psychology, simple. Right, so that depends. So depending upon what specialization you have done, accordingly your package would be decided. Like for clinical, because in India, as I said, clinical psychology thoda zyada chalta hai. So if you have done something in clinical psychology, yes, of course, it is going to pay you a little more. It may pay you a little more higher than other psychologists. So yes, of course, because here we are talking about the forensic psychologist. So generally, like according to our records, अभी तक जो हमारा एक initial package गया है, that is somewhere around 30 to 35,000 per month for a fresher. ये आपका थोड़ा कम भी हो सकता है, ये आपका थोड़ा ज़्यादा. That depends. Where you are joining, what are your skills, how you are present, the nature of job will decide your package. We also offer you the placements. We also offer you the placements, but we do not assure it because it's the image of the university is also involved. If you are not performing good, underperformer students, they will not be getting good placements, or maybe they will not get the placements. So that depends, like how you are performing all depends upon
And
you.
exactly.
Right?
And the students who left behind, I have seen them cursing the university for not getting placements.
Exactly.
While they, it is their own mistake, but yes, I have seen students.
It's a human nature, no?
Okay.
That's what we study in psychology. Like,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
doing something right, we need to blame
Yes,
others,
ma'am.
so we do that. It's a human nature. We cannot deny.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So the next question says, what is the admission process in NFSU after doing BSc Psychology or BA Psychology? Like, it is an entrance exam only or interview?
That query is sorted out in the first question. Again, I would like to I would give a more precise view of it. So first step is you have to apply. You have to keep checking the website whenever the invitation is there.
Yes.
Right, the advertisement is there. You have to apply. Then you have to appear for the entrance. They would be notifying you. They would be sending you the hall tickets and all. You have to come for the entrance. So as of now, we are keeping the entrance tests at NFSU Gandhinagar only, but now we have the Delhi campus also. So we are thinking of keeping the other centers also, but it has not come on paper as of now. So a meeting is to be conducted,
Okay.
right, and the final decision is to be taken. So I cannot comment upon that, but possibilities are there that we may keep, different centers for the entrance exam. Again, I would say that it is not decided yet. It is just in the discussion. So now, what is on the paper, what we are practicing is we conduct it here. So you have to come for the entrance. After the entrance, you have to wait for the list, right? And if you are selected, you are lucky enough, you will be getting the link. You have to pay for the fees, and one deadline would be given to you, and you have to come and you have to register yourself. You have to come. You have to start your classes on the set time.
Okay. The last question would be, ma'am. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Last question would be, what are the universities which offer BA in psychology? What are the good universities in India?
If it is a graduation course, a lot of good universities, any good central university would be it would be an intelligent decision of a student who is opting for any central university. For graduation, I would say there are good universities like there's Xavier's College, there is DU, there is Jamia, there is Aligarh Muslim University, right? So there are many good universities which are offering graduation, offering like honors courses. So they can opt for that. There are some private universities also like Amity and all. They're very active. Their psychology department is too good. It's too huge. So if you are thinking about your graduation and you are thinking about some private universities, I would say I would rank Amity number 1 for that. Right? So
wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so these were the questions from students. I would like to thank you so much, ma'am, for coming and joining with us and vanishing all the doubts of students related to psychology. And I have seen you are so much active and so kind with the students that whenever I come to you, whenever I am having a doubt related to something, you are available for the students anytime. And thank you so much for this, ma'am. I would really appreciate sharing your time with us. So guys, मुझे लगता है आप लोगों के जो भी डाउट्स थे, जितने भी क्वेश्चंस आप लोगों ने पूछे थे, मैम ने उनका सभी का बहुत ही अच्छे से आप लोगों को आंसर किया और आप लोगों के सारे डाउट्स वैनिश हो गए होंगे आज के डाउट में. तो मैम के साथ जितने भी क्वेश्चंस हैं, आप लोगों के अगर और भी क्वेश्चंस होते हैं तो वो आप पूछ सकते हैं, मुझसे आप पूछ सकते हैं, तो आपका आंसर मैं मैम के थ्रू आपको कर दूंगी, बिकॉज मैम इज वेरी काइंड इन आंसरिंग.
I'm happy to give such sessions if anyone has any doubts. I'm happy to resolve it if I can. So
wow,
anytime you can discuss things. Okay, so
thank you so much.
Yes, I would be available. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We can wrap up the session now. And again, if any student will be having any other query related to psychology, they will come up to me and I'll be sharing it with you.
Sure. Thank you so much, Varnika.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
For the session. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye, ma'am.
Bye.